Salutations everybody, it is Matty here today with the do's and don'ts before playing Mass Effect Andromeda. This actually has nothing to do with playing the title, but rather things I wanted to suggest that you maybe should look into or should not at all look into before playing the game. Starting off with early access, I think we all like the idea of that. That sounds pretty good to me, and I wanted to talk about EA Access a little bit. It's a $5 a month program, and while I'm not a big fan of EA at all, I actually found a lot of value in this program where there are times I've started up Origin thinking, I don't know really what to play, and I'd see Origins, Dead Space, and a great catalog of games sitting there. This is also available on the Xbox One, sadly not the PlayStation 4, and I really hope at some day EA and Sony decide to just get along and get this on that platform because there's a great deal of value here. The reason it's not available on the PS4 is because Sony felt it wasn't the good value for their consumers, which I find actually hilarious that they feel they can decide what consumers should and shouldn't value for their platform. I think they actually feel threatened because PS Plus games generally don't get a good rap from the consumers, and I feel that EA Access would blow them out of the water. Still, if you're curious about Mass Effect Andromeda, you watch some of the reviews, and you definitely want to check it out, sign up for EA Access, do your 10-hour trial, and if you don't like the game, you can cancel it and get your money back, so you're not really spending anything to try this game out. If you do like the game, you say, you know what, after those 10 hours, I really like this game, then you actually get a discount by buying it through EA Access. Once again, this obviously isn't a promotion, but still, I think this is a good way for you guys to watch a review for a game and then get your hands on it for real, and then if you actually like it, you can pick it up there because you have your own impressions along with many others. Another thing I'm going to be suggesting that you guys do is look into some free DLC. I'll have a link in the description for you guys to check out to sign up to the Andromeda Initiative. If you do so, you'll get a Nomad skin, and if you watch all of the videos for the Andromeda Initiative training program, you'll actually get a Pathfinder helmet. Now, while that's not crazy exciting, I think that it's good that there's free DLC offered for getting involved in the universe itself. Plus, it's really simple, and I'm making it even easier because I'll have the link in the description down below, so all you have to do is watch a couple of videos, maybe while you're going to the bathroom or something. It's easy. The reason I'm telling you to look into the free DLC is because I don't want you guys to check out the Deluxe Edition or the Super Deluxe Edition, which are once again complete and utter scams. Yet again, EA has decided to hike up the price to a ludicrous amount of upwards of $100 for in-game items that could just be in there for free. Stuff like Deep Space Explorer armor, Nomad skins sound familiar because yeah, you're getting armor as well as a Nomad skin for signing up for free. Mind you, they are different and they probably don't look as cool, but still, the thing is that EA is hiking the price up an insane amount for the sake of digital goodies. Mind you that most of the time these digital goodies are about as useful as maybe the first 5 hours of the game and then you outgrow them. For me personally, I don't find an easy 5 hours worth $40 extra. On top of that, you do get additional launch packs for the multiplayer, but this is all just simplistic stuff that doesn't justify the money you should be spending. Please, ladies and gentlemen, just buy the standard edition if anything. I try to tell everyone to avoid pre-ordering, but if you're gonna get anything, please, just the standard edition, okay? Don't support these types of practices. Plus, guys, there isn't a season pass and the multiplayer maps are going to be free. Also, there's been talk of future campaign DLC, which I'm sure we'll be getting down the line, and that's because consumers stopped backing a lot of these products, and good on EA for at least doing that and not initiating a season pass for this content. Not only does it offer Mass Effect Andromeda more longevity, but it makes it more appealing to play down the line and come back to when there is single player DLC to look into. Wrapping it back around a little bit, we talked about how you should watch the Andromeda Initiative training program for that free DLC, but what also helps is to check your lore. That's something you should definitely do before playing this game, not only for Andromeda itself, where the initiative will get you familiarized with a lot of the stuff you're going to be seeing in the beginning of the game, but also to watch maybe some summary videos on YouTube of Mass Effect 1, Mass Effect 2, because in the timeline, Mass Effect Andromeda starts right when Mass Effect 2 begins, but it takes place 600 years later when they start traveling into the Andromeda Galaxy, so Mass Effect 3 and so on has already happened. Still, I think it would be useful to be familiar with that stuff because I think it would be very surprising if there weren't any references or Easter eggs and so on to Commander Shepard in some way, form, or fashion, at least in the introduction, which I think would make it for a more gripping experience for you guys in the beginning. One thing you guys could check out if you're like me and really do enjoy Mass Effect multiplayer is look into the companion app. This is free and all you have to do is download it and log into the account you're creating, and it'll actually track your progression in the mode. But on top of that, while you're on the go, you can choose a loadout that'll appear in the game the next time you log in. Additionally, you can see how you compare to friends and the leaderboards in the community as well, but I think this is really useful for those of you who are like me, who are on their phone quite a bit, and you'll find yourself maybe out thinking what you're gonna do when you get home, and so now you can set up a loadout on the go. It's a very little thing, it's very minimalistic, and I don't think anyone's everyone's going to find it all that exciting, but for those who are looking for an additional convenience when they're on the go so they can just fire up the system and be ready, this might be for you. Last but certainly not least, and this comes with any game whatsoever, but don't be an idiot like me is what I'm telling you, and update your drivers, because when I played the last BioWare game that launched, which was Dragon Age Inquisition, oh my goodness, it ran so horribly on my PC because I had never updated my drivers. Constant crashes left and right. Now, mind you, I did have a weaker PC at the time, and also I don't think I was running on the right settings. This is when I was just adjusting to PC gaming. But if you are new to PC gaming, or if you're hopping into a BioWare game for the first time on PC, please update your drivers. I actually almost didn't for Mass Effect Andromeda when I fired it up until it let me know, hey, you should update your drivers, and I thought, oh right, let me get on that. So please, for the love of God, I don't know if it'll give you the same problems that it gave me with Inquisition, which is totally my fault, mind you, but just update the drivers. Anyway, those are the do's and don'ts before playing Mass Effect Andromeda. I hope you found this video useful. Are you looking forward to the launch of Mass Effect Andromeda? It is coming very soon. Other than that, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, the links are in the description down below. Consider contributing to our Patreon. It helps fuel all the content we create here. Stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.